Hi everyone, today we're here in Queen Creek, Arizona looking at Empire Pointe, the Sterling Collection by Mattamy Homes.
So if you like home tours, stick around. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Josh Bryan.
And I'm Lindsay Bingham.
And we specialize in helping people just like you relocate to the Phoenix metro area. So if you're thinking about making a move, reach out. We'd love to help you. Our contact number is right here on the bottom of the screen. Give us a call, shoot us a text, whatever's easier for you. But enough talking, let's start today's tour. All right, so I'm gonna talk some more. Real quick before we go in, I wanted to cover the HOA. Out here, it's $169 per month. And what does that get you? This amenity center is loaded with a sparkling resort-style pool, a fitness center. You also get the Paul Parks and the shaded play park. Also, there are game lawns. And you also get the poolside open air pavilion, pickleball courts, outdoor cooking, also a gathering room, and basketball.
All right, we are here looking at the Revere model, the Sterling Collection at Empire Pointe by Mattamy Homes. The Revere is a 2-story, 4-bedroom, plus a flex space, plus a loft, plus an office. So a lot of pluses on this one. 2.5 baths with a 3-car tandem garage. The square footage on this one is 2918. Again, it's got 4 elevations to choose from. Starting price on this one is $602,490, going up to $611,490. And this is, again, the Revere. Let's see if the door magically opens for me. It does. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. So as we first walk in here on the left, this is that flex space I was talking about. So they have this kind of set up as an office as well, / sitting area, but you could add a door or some doors to this if you wanted to, and enclose this to give some more privacy if you wanted. Let's head upstairs because the staircase is right here, boom, as you head in the front door. So upstairs is going to be where all of the bedrooms are. We've got 4 bedrooms and 2 baths up here. So when you first walk up, you are greeted by the loft. Nice big loft area, room for a big old sectional couch. Could fit a pool table up here if you wanted to. But nice big space with the window overlooking the backyard. Okay, as we head to the right, we're going to see our first bedroom of the guest rooms. Good size bedroom here. Nice size, big enough to have a queen size bed. They've got a desk, nightstand, but you could have a couple of big nightstands, room for a dresser, and enough space to walk around. And you've got your bypass doors. Again, up here, on the 2-story, it's nice to see that they did the 8-foot doors as opposed to most builders just do the 6'8". It's nice to see it modeled with the 8-foot doors. It just gives that height. That's nice to see. All right, looking at the bathroom here. Again, they did the differing herringbone tile. You've got your standard sink with the inset bowls here. And then your tub shower combo with toilet and the window looking out. Now there isn't a door right now, but you would have a door here separating to give privacy, which is nice. So you can have somebody taking a shower and somebody here using the vanity.
And that's the plus of the negative of having 1 bathroom for 3 bedrooms.
Yes, that's what you definitely need that when you're going to be sharing a bathroom amongst 3 bedrooms. Little linen closet in the hall here. And the AC is pumping.
Yeah.
If you can hear that. All right, we go to bedroom number 2. Again, nice big ample size bedroom here. Got a couple of good sized nightstands, even a nice little chair, the dresser, and the walk-in closet. They are pumping all the music and the sounds through this house. It's very loud. Love that you've got the window, transom window in there to let more natural light in. Can I just stop and say, that's a very interesting little sculpture to have. Don't know that I've ever seen a glass head with swim goggles and a little floral swim cap. It's different.
Yeah.
It's different. Nice little interesting touch. All right, headed into the laundry room here. You can see they did the upper cabinets, so you would want to have your laundry upstairs with all of your bedrooms up here. Like that they added the laundry sink with the folding area, which is a nice touch. And then we go into bedroom number 3. Again, good sized bed here, couple of nightstands, dresser, and this one also has walk-in closet, which is nice to see. This one you are overlooking the front of the house out the window. All right, and then as we cross past the loft again, we head into the master bedroom. God bless you. Okay, here in the good size master bedroom, they've got some really large nightstands here, and you still have space on either side with the king size bed. You've got your ottoman here, room for a chair, dresser, and still some good walking around space. Love the transom windows above the bed. Good natural light coming through here. All right, nice wide bathroom. Got your toilet closet on the left. Here we've got the garden tub with the tiled shower. Good sized shower, nice and wide and roomy. Like to see that. And then,
especially having the tub there, because a lot of times that makes sense.
Yeah. Yep. A lot of times when you have the tub, you do get compromised in the shower, but this one, they definitely didn't have that problem. All right, let's check out the closet. Let's see. All right, I see a double hang. Ooh. While I am a fan of all the long hang, yes, they're definitely lacking on the double hang here. That's just not adequate. So this one gets a hit from Lindsay. This is not, it's a good sized master closet, has a lot of space, but I would have to redo this.
It'll work for me, not you.
Yeah, this would work with all my dresses that I have, but it's still not enough double hang space for me. So I'll just state that right now. Gonna need a change there. All right. Let's head back downstairs because we still have a whole floor of this house we have to see. So one of the downsides when you have just the long staircase up, a lot of times we see a couple turns here. You do have a long way down, and you know, if you're somebody who's afraid of stairs and falling and killing yourself like I am, this would be a long tumble down to hit this landing. But I'm not gonna fall today. I've mentally prepped myself. Okay, let's take a look here on the left. You got your nice coat closet there. Then we have our half bath here. So Josh will be happy because we don't have a pedestal sink. They actually gave us a vanity here.
I can't believe it.
So it's very nice. And I like that mirror.
Yeah.
It's a good looking mirror there. And they did the tile all the way up to the ceiling.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's very nice.
Definitely impressed with the half bath there.
Yes. All right. And then you've got your garage, which goes out to the construction office, so we can't show it. But you do have your little drop zone here with your shelves. Again, standard would just have this as open drywall, but you could put something in yourself if you wanted to. All right, let's look at the kitchen here. So good amount of counter space, good island space here. As you can see, they did the gourmet kitchen model again here with the drop-in 5-burner range, your wall-mounted oven and microwave. Got your single bowl sink and your dishwasher. And let's check out this pantry. This is a nice big walk-in pantry here. And it even cuts over here on the left. So good sized pantry. Lots of room for all your Costco stuff.
Do we want to mention that? Because I think I know what it is now. So I'm just going to mention we weren't going to because we couldn't find anybody to clarify, but it says ask about the modification made to the stairs. What I'm guessing is normally, because it's a 3-car tandem,
Okay.
this is actually understairs storage, not a door, and then the garage door will come off the tandem in the office. Maybe. I don't know. Could be wrong. But this
Okay.
usually you have understairs storage. So I don't know. Like I said, we couldn't find someone to ask to get clarification before we started doing the video. So there is a little bit of modification to this model.
Yes.
And they don't have any inventory homes for us to walk through to show you that.
Gotcha. Thank you for that clarification.
Well, it's a guess.
It's a guess. We like to do that. We like to hypothesize here. All right, so we've got our eating area. No formal dining space, although you could have a formal dining space here because you do have the office and the flex space. But as it stands, you just have this dining table. I wish it was round. It looks something. Does it feel like this is office furniture?
Yeah.
A little bit?
Yeah.
I know we're not supposed to talk about stuff in the models, but this looks like office furniture to me. I'm not digging it. So I'll just
Well, it's not round. So.
move on. It's not round, and it just looks like a conference table.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think. Am I crazy? Am I being too particular? Or do you see it too? But it looks like 1970s office furniture to me. All right. So directly across from your kitchen counter here, you've got your great room, living space, nice size space, like that they did the cabinets across the side there. Good room to have a big sectional here, looking out over your triple pane slider, which will go out in just a sec. And then you have this room in the back. So this is what they've labeled the office. So you would have a door here, and you have this office kind of tucked back here. It seems kind of like an odd wasted space. I don't know what you think.
No, it's definitely different. Like when we were walking beforehand, I was assuming a first floor master kind of thing, and it's obviously not. And now that I'm looking at it again, the garage door will probably still be there, but there's something with that upstairs we got to figure out what that is, because usually you don't have your door from the tandem part of this car. So
what I would like to see as an option, which they don't have it as an option, but to have this be like a double tandem and have it be a 4-car garage. That would be really cool.
But there's only a couple people like us that would kill the living room.
That would take away an office space. And can Josh open it?
No. There we go.
There we go.
Oh my gosh, it's heavy.
It's childproof.
It feels like an impact glass, but it's because it's got a spring on it, so it's automatically closes on its own.
Okay. All right, so big backyard here. Let's take a look at the patio area. Nice and covered. Nice size covered patio. Now, because you are in a 2-story and you've got that added square footage going up, we do have a really big backyard. Like, you can see the difference between this and one of the previous models that we toured. Look at how much further that house extends to the backyard. But this one, you've got a great amount of space here to put a big pool and still have a nice amount of cool decking, nice lounge space. I love that they added the barbecue, and really cool to have that pergola there. Again, I know it's a model, but I just like how they laid this out. It's very cool. So let's take a look at this pool. Very nice. Love the little fountain they did in the Baja step. And this is a good sized pool. This isn't just a small dinky play pool. This is adequate size. So we go check out the back of the house. Again, this is the Revere model, 2918 square feet. Starting price on this one is $602,490. Let us know in the comments what you think. Could this one work for you?